In today's society, it seems that we have forgotten the most important thing, something our ancestors knew and practiced every day. They knew that the path to success and a happy life is through effort and discipline. Respect, courage, and wisdom were the pillars of our society. Our ancestors tried to act justly and not give in to vices. Compare these attitudes with the modern world, and you will understand what I mean. Let me provide several examples. Most people dream of winning the lottery or making a significant amount of money without effort. Very few people want to earn money through hard work and discipline. People fail to realize, for instance, that the satisfaction of achieving what you set out to do with effort far exceeds the pleasure of obtaining something without effort, almost by luck. Our modern role models are individuals who completely deviate from virtue. Think about the famous people who appear on television in your country. How many of them are famous for being respectable, courageous, disciplined, or wise? You will conclude that the majority are famous for other things. Modern society has convinced us that mediocrity is good and that no human being is better than another. We applaud those who indulge in vices and reject those who go against the tide, trying to change their lives, distancing themselves from everything that society and modern values represent. If you are watching this video, it's probably because you want to be better. Surely you have experienced everything I mentioned before in your life. Eventually, everyone comes to the same conclusion. Modern society invites us to be unhappy. Some people need to experience this unhappiness in their lives to reach this realization. Despite the serious problems we face today, there is a solution. This solution involves going back to the thinking of our ancestors, a way of thinking that brought out the best in us in ancient times and continues to be extremely useful. Courage is the first virtue for a Stoic. Being courageous means doing what we must do even when we feel fear. Being courageous is not the same as being reckless. A Stoic fulfills their responsibilities despite discouraging circumstances. Temperance for a Stoic means being able to control our body and mind. Stoics do not let their emotions rule them. They use reason to act logically. The same applies to vices. A Stoic does things in moderation without becoming enslaved by anything. Justice is the virtue that regulates our behavior towards others. Being just means giving others what they need and deserve, and refraining from unjustly harming anyone. But a just person also respects the nature of things. Wisdom involves trying to understand the world rationally. To do this, Stoics differentiate between things that are under their control and things that are not. Once you understand how Stoics act according to these four virtues, I will explain 3 pillars of Stoic thought to help you better understand this philosophy. After that, I will share 10 Stoic practices for you to implement this philosophy in your daily life. The dichotomy of control. It is perhaps the foundation of this philosophy. The dichotomy of control consists of distinguishing between everything that is under our control and everything that is not. We must understand that we have the power to change everything that is under our control and accept everything we cannot control to avoid suffering from it. What Stoics call love of fate, which essentially means loving your fate. By understanding the dichotomy of control, we realize that we cannot control many situations that occur in our lives. Still, we can control how we react to them. All these situations that happen in our lives educate us and shape us as human beings. You are who you are today because of everything you've experienced in your life. Would you change something from your past? A Stoic would answer no to this question because they view the past as a wise teacher and the future as an exciting challenge ahead. It doesn't matter because you can't control it, but you can strive to face it in the best possible way. Self-knowledge. It is pointless to try to live according to Stoic virtues if we don't take the time to reflect on our mistakes. By knowing yourself, you discover your limits and areas in which you can improve as a person. Stoics dedicated time every day to reflect on their actions and thoughts, gradually thinking and acting better. Now that you understand what Stoicism is, I will share 10 practices that you can apply in your daily life. Be grateful. Reflect on all the good things you have in your life and how fortunate you are. Dedicate time every day to express gratitude for what you have, considering that many people are in worse situations than yours. The simple fact of being alive and having the opportunity to live a new day is reason enough to be grateful. Accept what happens and move on. You cannot change what has already happened. There is no way to go back and fix what you don't like. Accept the difficulties and the bad things that happen in your life. Acceptance is the first step to proactively change your life and avoid more unpleasant situations in the future. Don't lament what you cannot change. Learn from it and move on. Remember your victories. When going through a tough time in your life, realize that it's probably not the first negative situation you've faced. You've managed to overcome difficult situations every time in the past. Put in your mind that you have the necessary tools to overcome anything life throws at you. Think about the times you've overcome challenging situations. You can overcome many more. Take responsibility for your life. Don't blame anyone for your problems. It doesn't help to spend your time doing that. Take responsibility for your actions and work to overcome your problems. Remember that you can't control what others do. The only thing you can control is your thoughts and actions, so use that energy to take responsibility for your life instead of wasting time blaming others. Give your best every day. Don't focus on whether each action you take has a specific purpose. Instead, give 100% of yourself to every action in your life. Acting this way will bring you closer to your goals more than constantly overthinking. Stop complaining. Complaining won't solve your problems. Taking action to solve them will. Yes, the only thing complaining does is make you feel more miserable. Understand that many people go through worse situations than yours and would give anything to be in your place. Instead of complaining, lift your head and start taking action. Easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life. Stop looking for shortcuts and the easiest way out of your problems. If you want to be better than others, you need to do more than others. If you choose the path of mediocrity, your life will be hard. If you choose the path of effort and discipline, you will achieve your goals and live the life you desire. Prepare for when things go wrong. Life won't consist solely of happy moments. Those moments are fleeting. If you're currently experiencing a good phase in your life, enjoy it and be grateful. But be aware that you will likely face unpleasant situations at some point. This doesn't mean you should live with a constant fear that your happiness will end, but rather have the mindset that both good and bad moments are temporary. Reflect and meditate on your life. As mentioned earlier, Stoics believed in the importance of self-knowledge. They frequently practiced meditation and spent time each day reflecting on their actions and thoughts. This helped them realize whether they were acting rightly or wrongly. Writing in a journal was also common among Stoics, as it helped them reflect on their thoughts and actions, leading to self-improvement. Know that you have a choice. In every situation, you have a choice on how to react. Even when faced with adversity, you can choose how you respond. You can choose to be patient, to stay calm, and to act virtuously. By understanding that you have control over your reactions, you gain power over your life. What did you think of the video? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and follow the channel for more content.